friends, welcome to the Black X2 channel. My name is John. On this channel we talk all things physical media, so movies, music, and books. If you're into that kind of thing, go ahead and subscribe down below for more of that kind of content. Well, this is a pickups video, and it is a monster haul, and I didn't intend to have a monster haul, but I'm just finding unbelievable deals on stuff, and so I can't pass them up. And received also just an amazing package from a friend recently. So I've got a bunch of stuff to go through from a bunch of different places: Dollar General, Declutter, a thrift store, Goodwill. There's just a lot. And so anyway, I'm very eclectic today. So anyway, I'm looking forward to showing you what I have picked up recently. So friends, here we go. All right, so the first thing I'll show you is an item that I actually ordered maybe 2 days after Christmas. I recently did, and you'll see it in a video if you look at past haul videos, I recently did an order from Declutter, and I had not a great experience. The majority of what I received from them was scratched. I had a couple things that were fine, but majority of it was scratched, and their customer service has been decent so far. They either have refunded those or replaced them, but it's still not great. And so I finally received one that I had been waiting for now 2 months. And it was an album that it's an amazing album, but it's just all scratched up. And I'm not gonna even bother contacting them on this one anymore. I'm just think I'm finished with Declutter. But anyway, it's Our Lady Peace Gravity. Now the album does work. I can listen to it, but the scratches, there's so many of them that I'm quite confident that depending on the player or in the not so near future, this just won't play anymore. But phenomenal album if you've never heard this one before, and I will need to replace this eventually, but I do have it and I can listen to it as of now. But Declutter, I didn't have a good experience. I know many of you have, and I wish I had, but I just didn't, unfortunately. So anyway, next is a thing I picked up. I went to my Dollar General recently. They have nothing ever. And so I stopped in quick this week. I had a moment and I was driving by, decided to stop by. And I'm glad I did, because for $1 I found a film from one of my all-time favorite bands, Switchfoot, called Fading West. It's a great album, but it's a film they did based on the album, the making of the album, everything going on around the time of the album. And so anyway, I'm very excited to see this. I've never seen this film, and for $1 you can't beat that. So looking forward to checking that one out. Next, friends, I will show you. So I recently did a this is called YouTube. I recently did a live stream on YouTube here where we were talking about our favorite decade, and it was with Tim from Talks Talkies, who I'm going to talk about again in a minute. And we each had to talk about an actor and actress who we thought had the best 10-year run. And the person I chose was James Stewart. And in that video, or the live stream, I showed one of his films, one of my all-time favorite films, one of favorites of his, and I held it up, and one of the fellas in the live stream, Tony, he said, "Hey, you don't have a slip on that," and I didn't have a slip on it, and it was It's a Wonderful Life. And just recently, he mailed me the slipcover for it, and so now I do have a slipcover for It's a Wonderful Life for my DVD edition of it. This is one that I do have multiple copies of because I love it so much. So Tony, I want to say a huge thank you to you for sending this my way. That is really kind and really thoughtful and generous of you. So my friend, thank you so much. You didn't have to do it, but I really appreciate it, and it looks fantastic on the shelf with a slipcover. So Tony, thank you so much, my friend. Next, I'm going to show you what I picked up. This is just piles here. So next one, this is a crazy deal. Again, I always talk about Facebook Marketplace. You got to check your Facebook Marketplace, and don't do it once a month and go, there's nothing there. You got to check it pretty regularly. So on at lunchtime, or if I'm laying in bed at night, I'll scroll through really quick. I do a couple of searches. Anyway, I did it one day this week, and there was someone selling 10 DVDs for $10. I don't collect much DVD unless it's old or out of print, but in the top corner of all the DVDs was a Criterion DVD, and I did not have that one, and it goes for $40, I believe, on Amazon, and it was $1. 10 films, $10. So I contacted them. I said, is this one clean? The disc's good, the artwork good, doesn't smell like smoke, animals, barns, anything? And they said, yeah, it's great. And so we met, and it was great. There's a couple small blemishes on one of the discs. Other than that, it's fantastic. Anyway, friends, this is from 1954. This is spine number 2 in the Criterion collection. It is Seven Samurai. Did not have this in the collection. Unbelievably excited to have this and to have purchased it for $1 on Facebook Marketplace. Friends, again, check your Facebook Marketplace. This comes with the booklet is in here as well, and all 3 discs Super excited to have this one in the collection. Check your Facebook Marketplace, friends. Next, I'll show you what I found at Goodwill. I got to move some stuff around. You know what? Yeah, we'll go Goodwill. So recently, I've been just stopping in here and there at my Goodwill and have found a bunch of stuff. And I never find like a bunch at once. It's always scattered. So anyway, I did find 2 books. The first one is one author I'm not familiar with, but it's called Gentle and Lowly, and it just looked really, really interesting. It is a, this is not for sale, so this is for resale. So it is one of those preview editions. So anyway, but it looked really, really interesting. Really glad to have that and check it out. And this one is from a book that I own, and I've been told many times that it's a great book to read in your middle-age years, which is where I am, and I haven't read it yet. And I came across the companion journal that was in mint condition, unused. So I took it as a sign. I should probably read that thing. It's called Falling Upward, and it's about your life in half, like the first half, the second half. So that's why middle age you should read the book. Anyway, Falling Upward by Richard Rohr. So anyway, I found the companion to it, so I'll probably check that out sooner than later. Next, from my Goodwill, I found the next 2 were factory sealed. I picked this one up because I love one of the stars. It is Dennis the Menace Special Edition starring Walter Matthau. I love Walter Matthau so much. Didn't have this in the collection. Got to have more Walter Matthau. So I picked that up. It was sealed. The next one is also sealed. It is American Crime Story: The People versus O.J. Simpson. I have not seen this, but I've heard only amazing things about it. 22 Emmy Award nominations. So anyway, I'm looking forward to checking this one out and to find it sealed and new. It was great. And then again, friends, check your Goodwills. So I found that Criterion over there for $1, and I found this one at my Goodwill for $2. 1944, 99 minutes. It's spine number 677, and it is The Uninvited. And I actually watched this one yesterday. Cool little ghost story. So anyway, check your Goodwills, friends, your Facebook Marketplace. That's 2 Criterions so far, and it was for a total of $3. So anyway, The Uninvited, cool little film. Next, I'll show you, actually there's one more thing from my Goodwill. And this one I don't have, so it's a vinyl. I don't have much country music. I'm not a country music fella. I have some Johnny Cash, I have one Dolly Parton best of album, and that's it. But I found this in mint condition. I had a good chuckle. I bought it, and I've listened to it countless times, and I love it. So maybe that says something, because I'm getting older now, that I like this kind of music. Anyway, it is Kenny Rogers' Gideon. Look at that artwork. It's gorgeous. And the album is so, so good. And this is, look at the back. They don't do this kind of thing anymore. This is so good. And what sold it to me, honestly, it made me laugh so hard. It has the lyric sheet on the inside, which again is really, really cool. But you flip the lyric sheet over and it's a super big poster that, I mean, give me a break. Look at that. I couldn't say no. So I bought it, and because it made me laugh, I instantly messaged my brother with a picture of that poster and had a good laugh. So anyway, friends, Kenny Rogers. Apparently I'm a fan now. It's a great album, not gonna lie to you. So Kenny Rogers, let me arrange that. I'm not doing elevator today. That's gonna fall everywhere. So next is from yesterday. My wife and I went thrifting. We don't often go thrifting together. I usually go by myself, but she was game for going. And so I went with her and I found some really cool stuff. Again, found a Criterion. And this one I found for $1. This is from 1939. This is spine number 320. And it is The Young Mr. Lincoln, directed by John Ford, for $1. So that's, friends, 3 Criterion Collection films for $4 total. The only bummer about this one, there is a little chip in the case. That doesn't really matter. But the only bummer about this, it's a 2-disc set. The booklet wasn't in here. So there's supposed to be a 28-page booklet, but I figured for $1, it's great to have it. I will check it out. And if I like it, I will upgrade this one to the Blu-ray edition. But the discs were both mint, and really excited to check this one out for the very first time. And then the next set of films I found, I almost didn't grab it because it looked like a VHS, like a clamshell, and I don't do much in the world of VHS. But I just grabbed it. I said, oh, look and see what it is. So I grabbed it, flipped it over, and it was a special edition collector's set, a film collection from Peter Sellers, the Pink Panther film collection. So it's a 6-disc set. So this is all I saw, and I thought, I'm not interested. I grabbed it, and I was very interested. So anyway, friends, there's 5 films here. The Pink Panther from 1964, A Shot in the Dark, 1964, The Pink Panther Strikes Again, 1976, The Revenge of the Pink Panther, 1978, and The Trial of the Pink Panther, 1982. There's the back. So this set is really, really cool. It's got this slip sleeve on the front. There's the artwork on the inside, and it's like this padded, like it is like a clamshell, and the artwork inside is just so, so good. Anyway, one of the discs, the clasp, is a little loose, so I don't want it to fall. So anyway, 6-disc set, and this was $4, so I paid big, big money for this one. $4, not my usual $1 or $2. But really excited. I've never seen any of these films, and so to get them all for $4 in this really unique set, super excited for that. And then the last thing I found at this store, but I'm going to show you, I received a package from a friend here on YouTube and Instagram, and he sent me some unreal stuff. So that's after this. So the last thing I found at this thrift store, I saw just the edge of it, and I was like, oh, I think that's down my alley. I think that's the kind of the thing I'm into. And I flipped it over, and it is. I was so pumped. I'm not a big puzzler. It's a puzzle. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle, and my wife tells me Ravensburger puzzles are good puzzles. And this is movie related. It's Casablanca, and this is a really unique film poster. Usually you'll see Humphrey Bogart his face on there, but instead we have Ingrid Bergman's face on this one, this movie poster, and so I'm really excited to check this one out. Again, a 1,000-piece puzzle, Casablanca, love that film. I do have that film, and a huge Humphrey Bogart fan. And so anyway, really excited to check this one out, and we'll do that puzzle sometime in the near future. And then last but certainly not least, so I've talked about him many, many times on this channel, Tim Talks Talkies. If you're not following his channel, you should be following his channel because he has an outstanding channel. I learned so much from the guy, and he's just a really cool, genuine, kind human being, and glad to call him friend. And he and I have been messaging back and forth, and I had some films I was going to send his way, and he said he had some films he was going to send my way. So I sent him a couple, and he sent me more than I thought he was going to send me, and which was very kind and generous. So Tim, I've said thank you, but thank you so, so much. This is crazy, and I've already dove into some of this. But anyway, friends, this is what he sent my way. Again, all his info is down below. Check out his channel, super cool guy. So he sent this to me. I don't have this in my collection. It is the Men in Black Trilogy. I know I've seen the first one, probably seen the second one, have not seen the third one, and but I haven't seen the first two in a long, long time. And looking forward to checking that one out again. This one I did have on Blu-ray a while back. I picked it up and at Goodwill, but I've never seen it. And he sent this to me on 4K, so I'm going to watch it properly on 4K. And it is La La Land. I know I should have seen this already, but I haven't. I'm sorry, but I'm looking forward to it in 4K. It'll be really cool to see that. This one, I have this film, but I don't have it on Blu-ray. I have a 4-film set that has the first 4 in the series, but to get to see this one on Blu-ray was really, really cool. It is a Warner Archive film. This one is from 1934, and it is The Thin Man. So I'm really excited to have this one on Blu-ray to get to watch it in high definition. So excited for that. This next one I did watch the other night. I'd never seen it before. I watched it the other night, and it gave me an idea for a video that will be coming in the next probably month or so. And I loved this film very much. And it is an A24 film, First Reformed, with Ethan Hawke. This is an outstanding film, and the end will drive you nuts. It drove me nuts because it can go in a bunch of different directions when you start to unpack the meaning of it. But everything in me wants to know what the director thinks of it. And I've heard what he thinks of it, and it didn't help. But outstanding film. I highly recommend this one. Tim, thank you so much for sending this one my way. I saw this once in a store and passed on it. I didn't know much about it. So glad to have it. This is absolutely staying in the collection. Thank you so much, Tim. This next one is one that I've never seen in 4K. I saw it on Blu-ray, and it was gorgeous. One of the most beautiful, visually color films I've ever seen, and to get to watch this one in 4K is going to be unbelievable. I cannot wait to watch this. at night, no lights on, volume cranked. It's going to be good. And it is Godzilla versus Kong on 4K. This is just an all-out fun film, and it comes with a slip. To get to see this one in 4K is going to be unbelievable. Super, super excited for that. Thank you so much. And the last one is another Criterion film. So this, I picked up a lot of Criterion lately. And this is one that Tim has recommended to me for a long time. And he sent it my way, and I did watch it this week, and it was so good. This is from 1955, 93 minutes long, and it is spy number 541, and it's The Night of the Hunter on Criterion Blu-ray, and this is a fantastic film. If you've never seen this one, you should absolutely check it out. It took me a while, but I'm so glad I finally saw it. And this one will also be in the video I have coming up that the A24 film gave me an idea for. So, friends, this is what I picked up recently. Tim, thank you so much. That was unbelievably generous and kind and thoughtful of you. And so thank you so much, my friend. I was assuming we were just trading a couple of films, and you blew me away, man. So thank you so much, friends. Check out Tim at Tim Talks Talkies on Instagram and YouTube. All of his info will be below. Really cool guy, really fantastic channel that I learn a ton from all the time. He has a new video that just came out recently. I'm not sure when this video is dropping, but one that came out recently about just the community sharing with each other about where they pick up films, some great places around where you live, and so participate in that video. It's a really cool community idea, community video. So Tim, thank you again, my friend. Tony, thank you again, my friend. And friends, thank you for checking out this video, taking the time. This is at 15:49. This has gone longer than usual. I apologize. I hope you're doing really well, friends. Thanks so much for checking it out. If you do like this, hit like, subscribe if you want to for more of this kind of content. I appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome day today. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.